Hey, it's your boy DJ Bonics with KarmaloopTV, and guess what? You get to hang out with me. How I met Wiz. Well, it's kind of long and intricate, but not really at the same time. The short version of the story is that I'm the best at what I do in Pittsburgh, and he's the best at what he does, so it was a match made in heaven. But I've actually seen Wiz work since he was like 15 years old. ID Labs was like the first place that he like really recorded at seriously, and so I'm friends with Edan, who's the owner and the engineer and produced more than half of Rolling Papers. He's the one that was like, man, there's this young kid, he's 15 and he's amazing. So I actually booked Wiz, and he wasn't Wiz Khalifa then, at a show back at Pitt at like 2004. I gave him the early slot. I remember his mom was watching and maybe a handful of other people, so it was just, the timing was incredible, you know, that he worked hard and was able to get to his spot, and I worked hard and was able to get, Pittsburgh has my back, you know, so, you know, and that only, it made it a perfect marriage. How important is it for Pittsburgh in this whole scenario? Well, I put any Pittsburgh sort of, whether it's a DJ or producer, against anyone in the world. Pittsburgh's an amazing place. It's small enough that everyone kind of knows what you're doing. Well, we come out with a series earlier this summer, which was Pittsburgh versus Cleveland, and before that we did a Pittsburgh versus Philly, which was very bittersweet for me. Friends, of us in each city, people who do big things in Cleveland and people who do big things in Pittsburgh. And the Pittsburgh side of things, it was it was Digital Dave, DJ Nugget, and myself. Kosher Cuts, Flacco, and Donkus were the Cleveland guys. It's just a cool collabo, you know, like Pittsburgh and Cleveland have like a little history. They love and hate each other, you know. So last year, I had a heart attack, and actually next week is the 1-year anniversary of my heart attack. After that happened, I decided that I wanted to kind of spread the word of heart disease and how it affects young adults. You know, hip-hop is young. All this is happening for the first time. Like, DJs turn 30 and have to deal with like real diseases. I mean, look at Rhymefest had, some health issues. I started a foundation, the Bonics Heartbeats Foundation is the name. What I want to do is kind of help people realize that heart disease is real. So it's important to know all your numbers, your cholesterol, blood pressure, watch what you eat, because it's real. DJs are in the club every night, around cigarette smoke, around drinking. Some of us don't have benefits. So coming up in December, we have maybe a 6 to 8 tour run with Snoop Dogg. They're promoting their Mac and Devin Go to High School movie that's coming out. They have a soundtrack that's coming out. First of all, I'm excited to be a part of something like that, because I remember, if you're like an 80s baby, there used to be like great movie soundtracks in the 90s, like Judgment Night and Don't Be a Menace and New Jersey Drive and Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood and Set It Off. Like, so many movie soundtracks I used to be excited for, and all they have these days are like Save the Last Dance, right? So, it's awesome to be a part of something like that, to be able to tour with Snoop Dogg. I guess this is like the Stoners' Watch to the Throne. I put it this way, when I was 13, I had a Snoop Dogg Doggy Style poster in my room. And now I get to tour with him. So, eat your Wheaties. Once again, it's DJ Bonics, official Taylor Gang DJ, official DJ for Wiz Khalifa. Holler at the Road Warriors DJs, Violator All-Star DJs, Scratch Mechanics, Pittsburgh, and it's time to reclaim your TV.